this is John Day from CrossFit Artists. Just wanted to send out a quick video talking about deadlift. The deadlift is I think, very misunderstood movement. It's one of those movements that we do all the time in our gym, not only because it's functional and it's safe, but ultimately it helps you prepare yourself for life. We have a lot of people in here that have kids that do their job on a regular basis. They're hands-on, and so you have to pick things up off the floor. To me, the deadlift is way safer than maybe a normal job of construction, or maybe playing around with your kids, because the deadlift allows you to have a balanced bar to be able to pull something off the floor that you can grab onto and be secure with. And so it's one of those things that everyday life we pick up objects that are unbalanced. We pick up objects that are awkward, like sandbags or dog food or soil or our kids. All these kinds of things that aren't balanced. They're hard to pick up. They're awkward to pick up. So for us, the deadlift should be safe, and it should be something that should be done on a regular basis. Maybe once a week. Some people say once every 10 days. It really depends. Depending on where you're at with your fitness. But it should be something that we need to do. So if you have back issues, the deadlift is really good for you. You have a weakness, and that's why you have that. Maybe your midline, may it be hamstring development, whatever it may be. We've got to get ourselves to be stronger. Now, again, I'm not asking you to deadlift 500 pounds. When we say deadlift, you don't think about a power lift or deadlift at 800 pounds. You think of somebody just learning how to pick something off the floor correctly, and that's something that we've got to learn, and that's something that we've got to hone in. And so when you think of deadlift, it's very healthy, it's very safe, and we've got to really make sure that we stay in that mindset and not think, well, you're going to hurt your back if you deadlift. If you do it incorrectly, of course you will, just like anything else. And so what we got to make sure that we do is when we set up, we get ourselves nice flat. So I'm going to show you an example of a barbell, and I hope my boy comes out here in a second to help me show like an example of what I traditionally see when I see people pick a kid up. So back nice and flat, bars into your body. You keep your spine nice and neutral, and you push with your legs. So I'm here, my back is flat, I drive to the floor, I push, my legs stand up, I don't lean back, stand up, and then bar stays close on the way down, and I'm back to the floor. So if I'm going to ask my son Noah, come here, bud, take him out here. This is what I typically see when I see people pick up their children. And so, come over here, bud, come over here. And so what I see people do is this. Come here, bud, can you put your hands up like me? Like this. I'll pick you up, come here. Here, bud. So me picking up my kid, and this is what I see, somebody rounds their back. They barely use their legs. You almost lock them out. You're just grabbing the kids. So bending at the spine, flexing and staying at the spine when you're carrying an object, may it be a child or may it be a sandbag, is much more unsafe. But if I can get you stronger in a natural position of the deadlift, then your awkward positions are going to be that much stronger as well. So that's what you have to understand, is that we're in a controlled environment here. We've got an equal balance barbell. We've got ourselves in a position that we can be safe. But then when you're in the real world, sometimes you get in an awkward position. Maybe you have to pick up your kids in an awkward position. Maybe you have to pick up things that you have to do at work, or we get older, picking up groceries. We have so many people that slip just turning and twisting to pick up groceries. So learning how to pick things up. If you set correctly the deadlift, 9 times out of 10, you might pick up your kid like this, rather than in a bad position. So think about that kind of stuff when you think about functional, natural movements. If you shy away from the deadlift, you're going to be more likely to hurt your back. We've got to learn how to pick things up correctly. So when you're out in the real world, you're in awkward positions, you're less likely to get hurt because you're stronger. You have a stronger base, a stronger midline. So keep that in mind. If you have questions on the deadlift or you have concerns about it, let us know. We'd love to talk to people individually and help them have a quality life in front of them. So thank you for your time. Appreciate to know, let me demo in a little bit. But if you have any questions, let us know. Thanks, guys.